They're not so bad in the mornings, it's later in the day.
You need to put them up as often as you can. You said something about not getting much sleep?
No, I'm not. Every which way I turn, it's so uncomfortable. This bump is so big. I'm not complaining.
Well, you have to wait a long time.
6 years. We'd sort of given up. So much so that last year we packed in our jobs and started a new business.
What is it you do now?
Jewellery wholesalers. Mainly costume and made to order. It's good and it's doing okay, but it's hard work and it's still early days.
You still working?
I have to, I have no choice.
Long hours by the looks of things.
Yeah, but...
Nadine, you're 8 months pregnant. Your body's telling you, in fact, your baby is telling you, that you're not getting enough rest.
I'll be all right. I'll go home and put my feet up, I promise.
So I managed to wrangle the day off work. I thought I'd offer to lend a hand.
I accept. You get yourself changed and I'll make you some coffee.
Changed?
I'll go and find you something to put on.
Handel, Strauss, Bizet.
Oh, I love Bizet, don't you? Carmen, one of my favourites.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, bedroom's through there.
Okay.
The phone hasn't stopped ringing. We've got 12 orders to box up. I've only done 2. Sorry, what did the doctor say?
He said...
Oh, before I forget, you need to put the slips in with those.
Doctor said everything's fine, but I need to...
Hello, Jazzy Jewellery. Yeah, they came in this morning. Yeah, of course I will. No, not at all. OK, thanks. Mrs. Dunlop's bracelets. They need to go out with that lot. Sorry, you were saying?
I need to take it easy. I'm doing too much.
Great, thanks. Can you put them all in there for me, please?
Where are you going?
See the bank manager. I told you it's in the diary. We need to up the overdraft.
Again?
Yeah. Can you make sure you shut the door when you're finished? Great. We've got no cash and the VAT's due.
Great. I suppose I've got to write up these books now.
Look, it won't take you long. I'll help out. I'll cook dinner.
It's too much to do.
Look, we'll get a few more orders in and we'll be able to take on someone part-time. I'll see you later.
Look, I'm sorry, Duck.
What for?
Well, for not getting down to the surgery. I know you've got patients down there who really need your help, without wasting your time on me. I did try making it to the surgery, honest.
When was the last time you went out?
Last week. Week before. Over a month.
You haven't been out at all. What do you do for food?
The lady next door gets my shopping.
George, you're going to need help with this. Have you considered what I mentioned last time?
What do you mean about getting therapy?
Yeah, it's worth a try, isn't it?
Nah. Doctor, listen, I know I got a problem. I know I got to deal with it. But talking to strangers, that's not for me.
Oh! Here, let me. Here. Sorry. Thank you. How's Heston? Is everything okay?
So. What about you?
I'm alright. I'm worried about this course.
The residential therapy? Oh, why?
I won't know anyone. I could tell complete strangers everything about myself.
It'd be good for you. It's the next stage in your recovery. And Henry Salisbury will be there, won't he?
Something I said?
Not at all. And how are you?
Me? I feel wonderful.
Okay, blood pressure's high. Still, but lower than last time.
That's something. Right direction.
Yep. I'm going to write you another prescription, but I do want you to come and see me in about a month's time, okay?
I will get this sorted, you know, this going out business.
What happened when you tried to go out earlier?
Usual. I couldn't cope. I saw this television documentary once about a zoo that wouldn't let the animals near the perimeter fence. If they got there, they got an electric shock. Training, the keepers called it.
Is that what happened to you in prison?
Maybe. A bit stir-crazy. 10 years is a long time. They trained me well.
How do you describe the feeling? You're not planning on drinking all of these, are you?
No. Mostly freebies for clients. Just to entice them to put their orders in.
So you can recognise a wine just by tasting it?
On a good day, I might even be able to tell what region it comes from. So could you. It's easy.
Yeah, right.
This is from the high Cuyo region of Mendoza. Now, how do I know that?
The smell?
No. You read the label.
I'll race you. I'll do the left wall and you do the right.
Wrong.
Nadine! I'm back! Nadine?
James!
Nadine, are you in there? Nadine. Hello?
No word of a lie. This woman's hair was as big as a hat.
Couldn't you have moved seats?
No, the cinema was full. Her husband was sat next to her. He had a small head. Well, it seemed that way. Michelle offered to move me. Anyway.
And?
Well, that's it, really.
So you didn't see the film?
Well, just the four corners. I haven't stopped talking, have I?
What's wrong with that?
Well, I've spent the last 20 minutes telling you about a woman with big hair. It's hardly riveting conversation.
Who says?
I do.
You're wrong. It's interesting, amusing, and it makes me smile. You make me smile.
I only buy cheap wine with a screw cap.
So why not? Wine doesn't have to be expensive to be good. And screw tops prevent corking.
And I don't like classical music. I like music that you can sing along to.
Me too. But I like both. Cherry, what's the point you're trying to make?
The point that I'm making is, I'm not going to try and be somebody that I'm not.
I wouldn't want you to.
But what do we have in common?
We like each other, don't we?
Yeah.
I like your company. I like being with you. I like you.
You've got paint on your face.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now it's my turn.
What's going on?
Safe manufacturer closed down over 40 years ago. Somehow the mechanism stuck. Could have rusted up, or the numbers could have slipped.
This is my fault. She told me last week that the door was sticking. Why didn't I do something about it?
James!
Why?
Where are you? Why haven't you got me out of here?
How long will it take to get my wife out?
Can't say, but they're doing the best that they can.
James, can you see me? Bang twice if you can hear me!
Hear us! Hear us!
Is the door stuck? James, baby, my waters are broken. Oh. Mm. Oh, I've got to get out of here, James. You must.
Please, just get my wife out!
You must. Dr. Granger! Get me Dr. Granger! Oh!
Dr. Granger, please.
Can I help you? I'd like to see Dr. Carter. And your name is?
Is he expecting you?
No, but I need to see him urgently. So, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll tell him you're here. If you'd just like to wait over there.
Come in. Oh, Jimmy, I thought you were the next patient.
Christine's in reception.
Is she?
She wants to see you. What shall I say?
Tell her to go to hell.
I'm sorry, but he's too busy to see you.
We'll see about that.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? He'll have to pass by here at some point, and when he does, I'll be waiting for him.
Is she?
James, keep your time with the contractions.
Last one was 10 minutes ago.
Okay, no water's broken?
She wanted me to call you, but there's nothing you can do. Look at her. She told me she had to rest, and all I did was pile on the pressure. Let her down. Let them both down. You know what, what is it with me?
Come on, new baby, business. You know, you're piling pressure on yourself. You've both been working for the right reasons. Okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. She wouldn't want it that way. How's it going?
Not good. We've put in a call to the TIU.
Yeah, who are they?
Technical Rescue Unit. But they could be a while.
Oh, God. James!
I've got to get her out. We must get her out.
Come on, son, that won't do any good.
You can't just stand here and watch.
James, keep it together, okay? Well, there must be a way we can open it.
As I say, you've got to wait for the TRU. I knew I've known a few criminals who've had a go.
Yeah, me too. I'll be back as soon as I can. Talk about serendipity.
Hey?
At your last job, you were the safe guy, right?
Yeah, what, you got a job for me?
Yeah.
You've been sniffing the laughing gas.
No, I've got this patient. She's gone into labour and she's trapped inside a safe.
What kind of safe?
I'm not sure. It's inside some offices that used to be a building society. Can you open it?
No, no way.
Why not?
Because the last time I touched the safe, I got 10 years.
Yeah, but this time it's legal.
Sorry, Doc, I'm not your man.
I'll be right by your side.
What, holding my hand? Forget it. Before I went to prison, I was always out and about. I couldn't bear to sit indoors. I hated being banged up. Day in, day out, being told what to do, locked into a tiny space. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, all right, but it's over.
Not for me. I could still smell the place. I lay abed of a morning, waiting to hear the wake-up bell. I'm sorry, Doctor, I know I got what's coming to me, I know that. But when I went inside, I was a family man with 2 teenagers. When I come out, I was a grandfather and I've been divorced. That woman in the safe, they'll get her out.
Yeah, that's unlikely for the next few hours, okay? And in the meantime, she's going to give birth, alone, and in a space no bigger than a cell.
Not my problem. It's probably a safe I don't even know about.
Yeah, and what if you do? What if you can get her out? Okay, come on, it's the first baby. She's frightened, she's trapped. And you know what it's like to feel trapped.
Hold on. I'll get my umbrella. Sometimes it helps.
It's hot.
I can't do this. You don't understand how much this freaks me out. I can't go out. I like to be inside. I can't do it.
Here you go.
You know, it really freaks me out, this sort of thing. You've got to know where I'm coming from. No, I can't do this.
George, please, okay? Listen to me. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. I'm going to be standing right next to you all the time.
Please, get out of my way.
Be strong, all right? Fight it. Fight it. All right, if it helps, hold my arm. Come on.
I'll leave off. What the neighbour's going to say?
George is doing great.
Oh, it's hot. I'm tired. You're not going to get me out of here in time, are you?
James.
Where have you been?
This is a good friend of mine, George Swade. He knows all about safes.
Well, no promises, mine.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Jelly.
Long time no see.
Longer the better. What's he doing here?
He's with me.
I see you. Still in uniform, eh, Constable?
You should be a bit choosy about the company you keep, Doctor. You stink of stir.
You want to watch your mouth?
That's enough, thank you. George, please.
She's in a bad way.
Through there.
Combination there doesn't work. The door's jammed. Think you can do it? Lost your touch, eh, Jelly?
Oh, it's no use.
Please. Please, look, chances are she's not going to be able to deliver the baby on her own. She's exhausted. I need you to try again. Why do they call you Mr. Jelly anyway?
It's a nickname. If I couldn't crack a safe, I'd use Jelly Night. Don't worry, I haven't got any stuffed up my sleeve.
Yes, she is. I know, but what can I do? Well, then you'll have to come and talk to her.
He is here, isn't he?
Yes. Look, you've been waiting for hours. He's not going to see you.
He has to.
Why don't you call him later? See him some other time.
And why don't you go back to stamping envelopes and answering the phone?
There's no need to be offensive.
Heston, getting a receptionist to do his dirty work. How brave.
Can you keep your voice down, please? She's been waiting ages. Heston won't see her.
Excuse me. Would you come with me?
Heston likes strong women. You're safe.
Paramedics are waiting outside and the TIU are on the way.
It's going to be too late.
Oh, please.
Gotcha!
It's all right. It's all right. It's going to be fine. Let's get her out of here.
I don't think there's time.
Okay, keep breathing.
What do you gain in acting in such an appalling manner?
My own way, usually.
Why are you here?
To see my husband.
Your ex-husband.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Just your presence. You've hurt him enough.
So he's told you?
Why don't you leave him alone?
Look, I understand why he hates me. I wouldn't be here unless I need to speak to him.
No, I'm sorry.
Please. I must. Please.
Nadine would like to see you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Stop putting you first. Yeah, I let work and money get in the way. I should never have let that happen.
You can do the late shift for a month.
Well done, Mr. Jelly.
Haven't lost the knack then?
I'd best get off.
Well, hang on a minute, I'll give you a lift.
No, I'll be all right. Fresh air will do me good.
Come in. Please leave.
Heston.
I've spent all day avoiding her, and that's what I intend doing for the rest of my life. So if you don't mind...
This won't take long. My illness has made me think of the future, and I don't have one. Not unless I can get a transplant straight away, and, well, you know the odds.
Yeah, I really am pressed for time.
I have no one in my life except Stephen.
Not surprised the way you treat people.
When Stephen's father died, I just assumed I would be around long enough to. But
When did he die?
Last year. A boating accident.
Is this really relevant?
Heston, when I'm gone, would you please take care of my son for me?
He doesn't even know me. I'm a complete stranger.
You're the only person I know who I trust to look after him.
Have you discussed this with Stephen?
I wanted to ask you first. I mean, you loved him when he was a baby.
I thought I was his father.
And when you found out you weren't, when did that stop you loving him? Heston, will you please look after Stephen?
How much of me do you want to see?
So I saw it all last night.
First you give her an infection, then...
I gave her an infection.
Come on, you must remember. I think it's something you're ashamed of.
Well, you and Tammy are both afraid of the same thing.
Her being split up from Carly.
No, not just that.
This is about you, Lily.
Me?
One difficult case involving children and you want to start taking them in.
A stolen song leads to the perfect composition for Jessica. Murder, She Wrote is next here on BBC1 Scotland.